Hello and welcome to Snooker Pro Tips again. Just a simple cueing exercise for you here. He does try and make an effort of it on Snooker Tips, but the thing he's trying to tell you isn't the best way about going about it basically. Where he's got his two balls together, something about your thumb on the yellow spot and cueing along the baulk line. It's all well and good, but you can't take the baulk line or the yellow spot with you. So he now puts these two balls on here. The thing is now, the cue will go in and out, as you can see there quite clearly. Now I've got my hand nice and close, I can bring it a little bit further back if I like, just to keep it nice and smooth. But basically I'm just aiming at the spot, between the two balls there. And I can do that all day long, and so can you. Your cue won't vary at all because you're just concentrating on hitting that spot, you're not actually looking at what you should be doing. So a simple exercise now to help this, and help with a little bit of straight cueing, is this one. You can see now I've got the chalk here just on the back cushion. I'm just getting there, and you can just probably make out the black spot there. And so now what I'm going to try and do now is just send the white up and down the spots. This is quite a simple practice. We've got blue spot, pink spot, black spot, and we're just going to send the white up and down. Something like this. And it's just deviating a little bit. We can see now it's coming down and it's in the cue. So we do it again. Make sure the feet are placed correctly. Simple up and down. Get the chalk. You can see this time. Cue ball comes back. Hits the reds. Now just to make this a little bit more interesting, what we're going to do now is use the black spot. So you can see now I've put the pink on the black spot, two reds either side, and now I've got a gap. So now the white has to go through this gap and then back down again. Again, here it goes, hits the cue, done. So now we do the same again, but this time we use the pink spot, and I think you're going to get the idea now of where this exercise is actually going. If it is that the cue ball contacts any of the balls on the way down, this means now that you've just cued it off straight. So again, just put the brown spot there, step back, step into the shot, and once again we're still aiming for the chalk. Up, and through it goes. You see it again, it's the cue on the way back. And same again. This time using the blue spot. Like this. And so you make the gap as wide or as small as you like to start with. What I will say is, if you've just started to do this, make the gap just that little bit wider for yourself so it's nice and easy, just so you get the cue going nicely. Not too hard, just up and straight down over the spots, just so it comes back to you nicely. So again, straight through the gap, down the spots, stops, hits again. And you can build this up now as much as you like. Don't go overboard. Keep it nice and simple. So once again, we're on the black spot here. Or I should say on the back cushion, so now we've got another gap. And you see now what we've got, we're making a little tunnel. And all we're doing is putting the white up and down the tunnel. Again, make sure everything's set up nicely with your feet. Keeping everything nice and straight. You see again. Through there again. You see now. Each time you've got to be absolutely dead straight. So now the question that you're asking is, where does this probably go wrong? More than likely, if you're just hitting slightly off centre, it could be the problem that you haven't got your feet in the correct position, which is one. Or two, you're just hitting the ball, the cue ball far too hard. The harder you try and strike the cue ball, the more chance there is you're hitting off target. So a final one now. Centre to the wide. Up and down. You can see there now. I'm hitting through the line there nice and straight. It may deviate a little bit off course as it's coming back down. This is mainly because of the spots in the table. We get a little bit of wearage in the spots on the table when we're replacing the spots. So now they'll have a little indentation in them, and so now this will throw the cue ball one way or the other. If it is you have any juniors or any young children watching this one's quite simple again. We have the balk line here, so now we can just put a red ball on the balk line and make it a lot shorter. So it's a little bit easier for any juniors who are playing, so they can then put the white ball on the balk line and practice on the balk line. If it is you feel inclined yourselves to play it on the balk line, to start with, feel free. But this is a practice you can take with you, just to practice getting nice straight cueing. And just to show you now how difficult it is to cue straight when hitting with power, what I'm going to do now is put the white ball on the brown spot again, and this time I'm going to hit it with a little bit more power and just show you that even good players don't always hit straight. You can see there the chalk's jumped in the air because I've hit it so hard, and here's the brown spot, and that there is a cueing fault because I've hit it so hard. I'm not hitting the centre of the white. It's just very difficult when hitting the cue ball hard, and you see now that it's thrown over this far. This is where people tend to put side on when they hit the balls far too hard, and you can see there now it's come off target quite some way, so I've actually put left hand side on the ball because I've hit it so hard. So the practice for that there is the same again, except just building up the speed nicely. You see there, straight down the middle, boom, get the way back. That's a little cueing exercise for you there. That may be a lot better than the other one, because it's something you can do using the balls and using the table, and not having the light on and just practicing hitting through gaps. Snooker Pro Tips. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Hope you find this useful. Any comments, please leave. Any emails, please leave. Thank you very much for watching.